Or friends with that queen?
Madre!
What?
Oh my God, Tony, what's this? Oh my God! Oh my God, he went to Jericho!
You know he strongly opposes our political platform and position. And you still want him? Oh, Exodus. Don't you have enough boys on payroll to satisfy your every need?
Baby would never betray me like that. He still loves me!
It's obvious what happened. You know what happened. Tony's been hitting us. Now, why don't you all tell me how long this has been going on? You know what? It's no big deal. Oh,
God! Billy, move out of my way. Billy, did he hit you?
What I mean is, gay, straight, Republican, Democrat, black, white, skinny, fat, whatever the labels are, love God, love yourself, and all others.
So I guess I will have it, if you know what I mean. I think you better back up, all right, little dog?
Baby may not see it, but I sure as hell do you fake want to be cast.
You know what? Why don't you go back to Mexico where you belong, you South Delhi ghetto whore? Lisa!
just butt out of my life.
Lisa!
You know what? Tell Mama I'll be behind my house later to pick up my things.
Lisa!
Bye, Roy.
Lisa! Looks like I won after all.
Welcome to Bullet in Flight Productions, a place to spread your wings and fly. In the next several minutes, you'll get a behind-the-scenes look at this very unique company. You'll also get a chance to hear from some of New Mexico's amazing local acting talent. And we'll sit down with the show's producer, Missa Lavers, and creator-director D. Joseph Laron to find out their formula for success now and in the future. This premier New Mexican nonprofit is on the verge of something new and exciting. I'm your host, Howard Cloud. Sit back, relax, and let's take flight. This up-and-coming organization is a grassroots company which has only one major purpose: giving an artistic voice to the GLBT and other suppressed communities in New Mexico through displays of social behavior. We'll begin with Bullet in Flight's most recent endeavor, The Nature of Reality, a based-on true-life story about sexuality, politics, and religion.
For God's sake, his is a profession we really can't do without. That's why he's the Tea Party's choice for mayor. I can only praise God that Exodus did what was right, and that he wants everyone to live a moral way of life.
So does this mean that you're all teabaggers, huh?
Would God have made me any other way? I think not. I love teabagging, and so does my son. Well, we could do it all day long.
Sexuality is among the many subjects that Bullet in Flight Productions has addressed over the years. Let's take a closer look into Bullet in Flight and see what other socially taboo topics of conversation we'll uncover.
Don't you miss the way they used to make you scream my name? And I know he can't make you come the way that I did. And then I think about all the places you used to like me to put my tongue. Look how hard you make it.
No. And, okay, I can agree that sex and drugs, I mean, the rock and roll scene is a poor lifestyle choice that destroys both mortal and spiritual lives, but lifestyle and sexuality are two completely different things.
Oh my God, who's that acting up on my street?
I see that! Is it true you were involved in a homosexual affair years ago?
Did you go to the homosexual ex-gay ministry Adam and Eve treatment center? How long would you stay there? Did you fall off the wagon?
Can we confirm that the man in the pictures we have is Bailey Schaefer, your former lover?
What I'm trying to say is that I'll make it up to you. Can you just do what I ask you? Just take Deb back to Albuquerque for a bite to eat. Later next week, I'll show you over again. If you can only have a little more patience with me. You know that You're the apple in my eye. I can't live without your chocolate kisses.
Really?
So anyway, you better call me. What? Ah! Oh my God! Bowie, move out of my way. Bailey, did he hit you?
No.
Bailey.
Time Won't Give Time explores a young lady's struggle for romantic happiness with her lover.
I'm making your favorite steak and a double.
A representation of how the heart of family and friends are connected.
Come on, Lisa. I just walked in the door now. I really had a bad day at work. I'm not really in the mood for a whole bunch of talking. Why you can't just let me get in the house one time before you get started with me, huh?
I was only trying to let you know that I'm happy to see you, that's all.
But what else happened today that's so important it can't wait till later?
Okay, you'll never guess what happened at work today.
No, so why don't you just tell me? This here's a dog-eat-dog world. You might as well forget all that little girl church crap you learned at your mama's house.
There are lessons we have to learn from pain, and we must never forget that suffering begets maturity.
I don't need to look at you to hear what you're saying, Tony.
Oh, what's that thing? Lisa, I just said, I think you better with you.
Just finish. You know what? Just finish your story, okay?
Love and security is what we all want. This play depicts the emotional and spiritual facets of domestic violence. Just how important is the topic of domestic violence, anti-bullying, and equality to you?
Howard, I think that the topic is of utmost importance. Considering I have 4 girls, it's really personal to me. And I believe that anti-bullying is the place to start, getting people, kids especially, caring about each other, as opposed to competing with each other as much. And I believe that directly relates into domestic abuse issues later in life. I believe that if kids are not bullied as much as children and they don't see it as much as children, they don't copy it later on in life.
That's great. Educate while they're young. Yeah,
definitely.
I agree.
With an ever-changing world of politics, how important is this mission to you?
This mission is very personal to me, very important that we end up with a community of people that are accepting and loving and brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes.
And important in their own ways.
Yes, I agree. I can't add anything to that. That was just well said.
This nonprofit provides educational programs and materials designed to inform the community about equality, anti-bullying, and domestic violence, and seeks to promote other open and affirming organizations. Bullet in Flight Productions seeks to enhance the lives of GLBTIQ people and other suppressed groups in and around New Mexico. The momentum is growing for social change in New Mexico. Bullet in Flight Productions' objective is to create an unstoppable force that helps motivate all members of the public to press for positive communal transformation by empowering those who have been oppressed, all while enhancing divine awareness. One of the most powerful responses we received was from a young lady named Karen Erickson. Karen writes,
I wanted to share something with you that was said by the person with whom I was sitting. He's a kind man and tolerant, but very conservative religiously. After the play, he told me that a line delivered by one of the characters in the play about how he couldn't understand why God would create a baby and then decide to hate it really made him think and consider things in a way he had not considered before. In terms of God's love for all people, gay or straight or other. I'll be volunteering. God bless you, and I wish you continued success.
How was it working with the cast and crew?
Working with the cast and crew was one of the best experiences I've had. Just seeing everyone's personalities and professionalism come together made for a great show, so I loved it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I had a blast. This was one of the first theater shows I'd done in almost 2 years, so it was really great to be back on stage and to be with such a great group of people who were very welcoming and fun, and we became like this really great, tight-knit little family.
What was the most powerful line in the play?
For myself, the most powerful line had to be when my character Exodus is pleading out to Bailey to let go of all of his past mistakes and try to move on and realize that, they still love each other, and that for me really touched base and touched home for me personally.
I think my favorite would be when my character Eric gets in a fight with Will about the whole issue of homosexuality, and my character says the line, basically whatever the stereotypes are, whatever the labels you give people, that you should love each other, love yourself, love God, just love everyone the way Jesus said so in the Bible. And he basically says that if we can accomplish this, we would be a really, really great nation. And I love the whole speech that my character gives at that point.
Everyone has an aha moment. What was yours?
For me, my aha moment, I would say, would have been when we did the second run of the show, and really discovering not who my character was for the sake of the play, but who he was for the sake of myself, and discovering new things about myself that I didn't know.
I think my aha moment would be the first time I read the script and I read my character Eric. He spoke to me in a very interesting way because I was raised very religiously, just like the character, and I had this set way of thinking for a long time. And I really related to the character because he's kind of getting out of that and understanding the world in a completely different way. And this issue he has with his daughter's homosexuality and how he confronts that in relation to his beliefs about the world. I thought it was very brilliantly written, and I was very, very glad to be cast as the part.
Nice. That's it.
Ta-da!
Because of the fantastic response from the community, Bullet in Flight has launched its quarterly newsletter and began development of a web series, which will be a spin-off of the stage play, The Nature of Reality. Were you happy with the response of the show and the direction that the nonprofit is taking?
Yes, absolutely. I think that the first debut of when we did our debut, the audience response was really great. When we did the run of the show, the critical response, the critical praise was really great. So I was very happy.
Most definitely. I think that so far what we've been doing has been, it's been a lot of fun, and it seems like we're going in a direction that is going to help out a lot of people. So I'm happy with that.
So what is your vision for tomorrow?
Wow, well, the vision for tomorrow is to help individuals see that, they don't need to be accepted or embraced for being different. What they are is normal and loved, and everything about them is good. Equality is so important. We want to just help provide balance to the lives of the people around us and to ourselves.
How would you like to see people's lives changed for the better?
I want to see people no longer feel oppressed or depressed about being different. I want them to feel embraced by their family, their friends. I want to invite their artistic nature into the company and help, develop their growth. That is very important to me. That can really, creativity is so cathartic. To be able to express yourself in whichever way that you express yourself is so important and healthy.
Definitely. I agree.
We believe it's time for you to spread your wings and fly. For more information about Bullet in Flight Productions or ways you can get involved, please visit www.bulletinflight.com today.